So I'm working on a new project, and I got a champ the other day that I took apart, and it was a newer champ. I don't quite know exactly what year, but one thing I did notice was that you look at the bottom and the top, see the spring? They're different, obviously. And when I was messing around, I'm potentially like building a yeoman or yeoman mechanic, I'm not even sure yet, but just messing around with this layer and noticing this difference. And what they did on these newer models, so if you're looking to mod and you want the inline setup, depending on the age of the knife, if you get this setup, the inline Phillips actually sits higher. Not significantly higher, it's very subtle. And you can sort of see it here, because this is obviously not perfect. I'm trying to do a comparison. But what it is this little piece they added on the end. See how they took the spring down? It angles it up. And it doesn't seem like a big deal, but what ends up happening is, like, if you've ever messed with that inline layer, this is a scientist that I built with the fish scaler. Thing's sweet. So that's why it's gonna look a little strange to you. But anyway, what happens is, see that dent? And then this was the other dent, because I swapped this out. When that thing comes down, it'll hit that layer, or pardon me, that liner, if you're using the full size liner. So if it's cut out, obviously it's not going to, but this is like on the edge, and you put this on the edge, it's gonna dig in. So you'll see, like, online people, when they build the newer, like, yeomans, they end up putting these things in the middle. And part of the reason, I believe, is because it hacks up that liner. But they've changed it with this new spring. So the magnifying glass, same size and shape, I put it side by side, but and the length of the Phillips is the same, but it's that little piece on the end there that tilts it up just a tad, so it gets it a little higher. So it actually doesn't hit the liner. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, my point is, if you're buying one of these just for that, it's something to take into account, because, you know, if you want everything perfect and hacking up your liners bothers you, then you definitely want the newer ones. But this is the scientist with the older mag glass. You can see it's hit that there. So, you know, something to think about. Anyway, I'm working on a new project. Pretty excited about it. So I'll keep you posted, but I just wanted to share that because I had not seen that spring before, and I thought that was pretty interesting. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Stay tuned.